now you will learn to make pierogi. And you girls are doing a good job. Peeling potatoes, get them ready, and frying the onions to put into the mashed potatoes. And
I'm gonna zero in on here is the onions.
yeah,
How many onions are chopped here? How many onions?
two large onions.
Okay.
And you brown them in butter, right?
Yeah.
Not olive oil.
Well, sometimes I mix it up.
Mix it up, olive oil and butter.
Yeah. Frying, mostly I do butter. Because it
Mostly.
tastes better.
Right. Butter.
And how many potatoes are we peeling?
6 potatoes peeled.
Okay, there's 3 pounds in that bag. Here's Lauren cutting the potatoes. And what did Grandma tell you?
Well, first you want to cut it into like little slices, like this, and then what you want to do is you want to like cut the slices in half and then put it in. Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Okay.
I'm good.
Ready? Cut. Now you put cold water into the pot, covering all the potatoes, and then you boil it.
Potatoes boiling.
Not yet.
Onions being stirred.
Fry onions till caramelized. Onions are just right. They're caramelized, a nice color. Brings out the flavor. Potatoes, we put the onions and a little bit of dill and a little bit of chives. And then you put the cheese in
You know,
and the mashed potatoes.
Come on.
And after you mash them with the cheese, then you add the onions. After the potatoes are nice and fluffy.
Okay.
Lauren.
Let's see if the potatoes are done. Nope, not yet. Done cooking. So now we'll take them and drain them. And Pete's gonna do that. Oh, no burn. Yeah, make sure all the water's out. Potatoes, I leave them in the pot and put them on a low flame to make sure all the water is dried out.
Leave the lid on.
No, no. Just shake it up a little bit. Make sure that the potatoes don't have too much fluid, too much water in there. And where's our potato masher? Who's mashing the potatoes?
Me.
Okay. Yeah, start mashing the potatoes. Make them nice and fluffy. We don't want any lumps.
What else did you say, Lauren, about we put the green onions
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we put the chives
in with the
in
onions?
yeah. Okay. Now we'll put the cheddar cheese in the mashed potatoes while they're hot, so the cheese melts in there. Yeah, shake it off a little bit like you're doing that. When you're mashing the cheese into the potatoes, you have to make sure that the cheese is distributed evenly so you don't get lumps of just potatoes. We'll put some of the caramelized onions into the mashed potatoes. You can put that spoonful.
Just that?
A little bit more. Not that much, because yeah, a little bit less. No, okay, that's
To us.
just a little bit, just a little.
Okay.
Okay, that's perfect.
About that much.
Yeah, put the caramelized onions in your mashed potatoes. And mix that in there. Put the flour in, 5 cups of flour.
1, 2.
5.
So what did it look like? Just look like that.
Okay.
Egg
5.
yolk.
2 egg yolks, right?
Not don't want that white gross stuff.
Yeah, but
Yolks.
you have to put the hot potato water and stir the eggs real fast.
What are you doing, Grandma?
Taking the yolks out, separating the yolks from the white. And putting them in this bowl. We need 2 egg yolks.
What do you do with the whites?
Make pavlova. There we go.
Okay, now, see, we have the yellows in here, ready for the next step.
Water into the egg yolks. Stirring real good so they don't turn to scrambled eggs.
About how much of that potato water are you using?
I would say about 2 cups. See, now the eggs are nice and blended into the potato water. Now we put 2 tablespoons of sour cream. Pretty heaping.
That was 2 tablespoons of sour cream
Yeah,
in 2 egg yolks with about 2 cups of potato water.
Yeah.
2, 2, 2.
yeah. Okay, now we'll pour it into the flour.
The 5 cups of flour.
Yeah. Can somebody pour, because I can't raise my arm. Pour it very slowly. In the center. Yeah. Very good.
Oh, what's that? Good. Do you want that to burn?
Yeah, put it in. There. Now stir it around till all the flour is blended into the egg yolk and sour cream and potato water. Now stir it around so it separates from the bowl, becomes like a ball.
Does that look like a good consistency?
Yeah, I think so. Just a minute, I'm gonna, yeah, that's good.
So not too sticky, but not too dry.
Right.
if it's too dry, you add a little bit more potato water?
Yeah, you could. But I think this is gonna be good. Okay, now we cover it up and let it rest for 15 minutes. And flour the rolling pin and
Has the dough
And I-
rested 15 minutes?
well, yeah, the dough's rested.
Lindsey.
Take a little bit at a time. I'm not used to, does she have a measuring cup?
Yeah. What? How much?
Well, I just wanna,
Oh, just-
because when you're pinching them, you wanna put your fingers in flour, then you don't, it doesn't stick to your fingers.
Or how about, don't have another one of those.
No, I don't think they're gonna roll it out. I'm gonna roll it out. Yeah, see what we want is when you're pinching them together and they're kind of sticky, you just put your fingers in the flour and it won't stick. There.
One back up.
Flour after you roll it. Turn it over. The next one you're gonna roll out. Now we're cutting the dough to get them ready for the potatoes.
So, they've got a video. Such a process, huh?